I'm really inspired by my colleagues, the students and the staff working in the lab.
When I walk through the doors, that I'm working to help kids with cancer.
It helps to have better quality of life.
Hi everyone, welcome to practice. My name is Tiffany. Today I have a flow in store for you, which I've called the Big Twist. So we're working a lot of twisting in lots of different shapes. You will need for your practice today one yoga block or something that you can use for balance that you'll want to bring the ground to you. You have your mat and towel close by, and we will begin by laying down on our back. So as you have a lay down, just set your body up in a comfortable position. Close or lower your eyes and bring yourself into this moment. Each inhale, creating more awareness for your physical body. Every exhale, allowing more distance between you and the outside world. Let your attention wash over you. Feel the ground supporting beneath you. And the subtle change of shape of your body as you breathe. Next time you inhale, reach the arms overhead and reach from fingers to toes, taking a long full body stretch. Let's breathe in through the nose, opening the mouth and softening. We'll take two more like that. Inhale to actively reach, feel the low back arch from the earth. And release, melting down. One more time, breathe in. Let something go here. Hug the right knee in towards you. Interlace the fingers around the shin and charge into the long leg, flexing through the foot. Let's take some right ankle rotations. Extra wiggle through the toes, waking up the surface of the foot. And then as you hug that thigh in, add a curl up of your head and your shoulders. So as we fire into the center of our body, you could stay here or try hovering your long leg, adding the arms reaching forward. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. And then soften it down to ground. Twist that top knee across your body. Open up through your right arm here, looking the opposite way from your legs. Breathe into your twist. As we roll towards our back, the right heel will hook onto the opposite knee, landing in our figure four. So kicking the legs in towards you, you could add your arms reaching for behind that left leg and breathe deeply into your right hip. Let the feet come back down towards the ground. Switching sides, left knee hugs in, right leg glides long down your space. Activation through the long leg and lubricating into the left ankle, take your rotations. And then waking up the center, strength of our core, curl up the head and the shoulders. Try to stay soft and relaxed through your face. Option right leg could hover, arms could reach forward. We breathe in, smooth breath out, relaxing down and twisting top knee over. Arms open into that T shape. Let yourself land. And begin to unravel onto the back. We'll set the feet down, hip distance, arms long by the sides, and we'll lift hips up towards bridge, waking up the strength of our back body to support the twisting we will take today. Pulse the hips a little bit higher, and then slowly descending. As you hug your knees in, rock yourself here forwards and back. And find your way to your tabletop shape, hands and knees. So right away, setting up on all fours, shoulders over your palms. As you push actively the earth away, those cat-cows, lifting the chest, the hips high. And exhaling, emptying the breath, pushing the mat away. Do that again, inhale into extension for your spine. And exhale, flexing into that rounded head heavy. We'll continue, but waking up into the wrist, turn your fingers out away from you. Option to turn them all the way around towards the knees, and then continue to move your spine into those cat-cows. I like to play with bending my elbows a little bit here. And locking the arms out straight. Now, step your knees a little bit closer. In slow motion, begin hips towards the heels, peeling up the hands. The wrist crease will lift, then the thumbs, and slow motion, the palm, fingertips, the last to come up, where we'll shake out our hands. And then walk yourself back towards your tabletop shape. Create a long line to the spine, that active push away through strong palms and shoulder girdles, and belly drawing in. The right arm will start to reach forward, and we're creating a big shoulder circle, so up and around with the arm. Take it forward. You might feel the chest start to open, it squares back, and then this is the last one in this direction, all the way up and around, and then we'll thread behind bottom palm, side of the shoulder, right side head comes down. As you push the bottom arm actively into the earth, the hips stay stacked high above the knees, and left fingertips could start to crawl forward, creating a long line here as you lean back. Now drag that left palm back towards you. Push down and peel that bottom arm out and up. And then circle it forward this time, but pause here, leveling the shoulders and the chest, squaring down, arms reaching forward, because we're adding the left leg kicking up behind us. That's the opposite leg and arm lifted. Think about kicking out of a strong foot, and it's the heel that's lifted to help keep that levelness and stableness through the pelvis. So the arm now circles down and around, all the way forward, that's one. And think about how the chest opens at the top to maximize that mobility. So we're trying to keep level through the lower portion of the spine, but the upper spine is helping us in this range. So the last time we circle up and around, we're gonna hold reaching up to the top. And can you think about what shape we're trying to create later in our practice? Revolved half moon prep right here. So lift from the heel, reach through the arm, breathe in, and then continue to let the palm land. Step those toes to the back of the mat, and we'll adjust the bottom right shin, kicking it wide. So left arm can lift, and we're in a modified side plank. Breathing here. We'll stand into that back foot and spring ourselves up, big T shape with the arms into gate position. Back hand slides down back leg, front palm up and into a side bend we tip. Guide top hand down to the ground. Ensure that shoulder stacking above and lift the back leg up. Top arm to the sky. Feel this long line, leg coming right out of the hip, reaching up high, stacking top shoulder. Full breath in. Set that foot down once again. Push into that foot and we'll squeeze the inner thighs, picking up the bottom knee. You'll kick that leg out long, landing the outer foot, and now reach top arm forward and we're in our fallen triangle, which we'll take a few times throughout this practice. Deep breath in. Look down to the ground, meet me in tabletop. Ground the palm, come to your knees. Realign yourself in the center, perhaps a few cat-cows to flush that out. And then bringing in that support, abdominals draw in. It's the left arm reaching forward, and we take those big circle shapes up and around. So backwards rotation for the shoulder, for the chest. Try to minimize that movement for the low back. And on that third, as we come down, we are threading behind bottom palm, reach away, left shoulder and head come down. Firm push into the bottom arm, crawling right fingertips forward, breathe here. Now guide your right hand back in line. Pull that bottom arm up into the sky. And then we circle forward and pause as we reset that long line to spine. And add your right leg kicking up behind you. So really squeeze out of the glutes as the heel lifts. And we continue those circles through the arm. Arm comes back down and around this time. Forward reaching through the fingers. How's your breath? And this last time, as you circle it up, hold, think about spinning the chest up, keep kicking up through that back leg. Full breath in here. And let the hand come down, press back through those toes, and adjust your left shin wide beneath you. Right arm to the sky, take it high. That modified side plank, standing into that back foot, coming to your gate pose, shoulders stack the hips. Slide into the side bend, left arm up and over. Top hand slowly lands, ensure that stack beneath the shoulder. As you reach up, pick up the back leg, preparing for our balancing half moon. Feel that shoulder and hip stacking on top of bottom. And foot comes down, pushes firm into the earth, ground into that bottom palm, squeeze the bottom knee lifts. The leg kicks, you could land the foot, top arm reaches this fallen triangle. Full breath in. And as you look down to the ground, palm lands, hips lift up, downward dog this time. So add a little bend in your knees to wiggle those hips higher. And keep pushing actively into your palms as you shake out your head a few times here. You could pedal the feet side to side. And then as we drive the thighs to the space behind us, lengthen through the sides of your body and walk your hands towards your feet to a ragdoll at the very back of your mat. Right away, we'll bend the knees deep as you shake the head free. And sweep the hands to the low back. See if you can interlace your fingers. Charging the knuckles up. Let's spin the chest towards the right side and see if you can lengthen that right leg any amount. As you bend both knees, come back through center. Bend the elbows and switch the interlace, other hand leading. Charge the knuckles up. Chest turning to the left leg sneaking a little more length behind the knee. Head still hanging heavy. And then spin it back to center. Release the hands all the way down. Shake yourself out here, a little bit of rocking side to side. And then let's begin to push firm into the feet and take a half lift. So lengthening from the crown to the seat, feeling the muscles that run up and down our spine, engaging to hold this long line with our spine. The legs are firm, chest is open, we breathe in, and we exhale, fold. Let's take it all the way to stand with that length, that strength. Push down, reach up, and hands into the heart. Just pause here one moment. Feel the ground beneath you. Hear the sound of your breath. And let's continue to flow. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach up. And exhale, big swan dive over your legs. At the bottom, breathing in that half lift, squeezing thighs, spine long. And exhale, fold. Crawling your way back to your downward facing dog. Pushing the mat away, the hips are high, and we take our right leg up to the sky. Three-legged down dog, kick it high. Pull the knee in towards the chest, look forward, and step through. Back knee sets down to the ground. Now you could add your towel beneath the knee if that's uncomfortable. But as we push down into the front foot, the arms reach up for low lunge. Directing our frontal hip bones a little higher, stretching open through the hip flexor, front hip crease. We breathe in, charging the arms, and then exhale, fold to frame your front foot. Now walk that front leg long, hips shifting back, rocking onto the heel. Now that block might come under the hands if the ground just got super far, but using the fingertips, lift your chest, breathing in, and then exhale, fold over that leg. Try that one more time, breathing in, exhale, fold. Last one. Now lift your chest, create that length through your spine, and really commit to the charging of your front leg. So think about right hip plugging back, you're tractioning that heel towards you, but it doesn't actually move because we're twisting right arm up to the sky. Now you can keep a little or a lot of bend in that front knee, and you're balancing on those fingertips beneath you as you rotate through that upper spine, reaching taller. Full breath in. And exhale, close it off. Crawl yourself forward onto the fingertips. Pick up that back knee. Breathe here, hips heavy, chest forward. And then exhale, hips high, folding over the front leg towards pyramid pose. With your breath, try that again. Lunge. And exhale, fold. This is the change. Breathing into the lunge, palms ground. Downward dog, hips high, stepping back. Find that breath, shake out your head here. Let's curl forward to plank. Inhale, squeeze through the thighs, push through the palms, and slowly take it down to your belly. At the bottom, palms in line with low ribs, legs anchor. Inhale, low cobra lift. Exhale, melt down. Let's try that 2 more times, breathing in. Last one. At the bottom, curl the toes, power yourself up, table or plank. Downward dog, hips to the sky. Second side, left leg leads. Inhale, three-legged dog. Pull the knee in, look forward, a big step through. Back knee softens to the ground, arms to the sky, low lunge shape. Keep driving into the front heel, and that back shin is kicking downwards. We breathe in, and we exhale all the way down to frame the foot. Lengthen that front leg, hips plug back. Fingertips could walk with you, but you breathe in, chest lifts. Exhale, fold. Ride your breath 2 more times. Inhale. And as we lift that heart up, we create that length for the leg, that activation, plugging it back. And then the left fingertips reach up to the sky, finding your twist. You might feel that outer seam of the thigh lighting up. Big breath in, and release the hands down. Crawl your way forward onto the fingertips. Pick up your back knee. We inhale. Exhale, fold. Waking up that front leg again. Last time, hips heavy, heart high. Ground your palms, step back. Plank pose, shifting forward, shoulders stack the hands. Continue pushing the earth away, squeezing your legs as you lower to land. Palms in line with low ribs, peel the heart. Cobra, keep the elbows bent. Exhale, lower. 2 more with your breath. Keep that neck long. Working that strength of your back body. Last one. At the bottom, curl the toes, power yourself up. Plank or table, downward dog, hips to the sky, breathing here. Right leg lifts, inhale. Come forward, that knee towards the nose, but add a twist to your left elbow beneath you. Inhale, kick it all the way up. And try that again. Come forward, that twist, arms stay straight and strong, shoulders level. To the sky, we kick. And now look forward, a big step through. Feet on separate tracks, push down, high lunge as the arms lift, balancing on the ball of the back foot. Neutralize that tailbone down, squaring shoulders and chest forward. And twist to the right, a big T shape with the arms, an upright open twist. So pelvis stays neutral, headlights of the hips still shining forward, and we're spinning open from above that space, belly nice and strong to support this. With the breath, inhale, circle that back arm all the way up, forward to crescent, and open to your twist. 1 more. And the change to crescent and hold. And spring yourself up, left knee comes with you, coming one-legged Tadasana balancing. Now we twist to the left. Open that back arm as you spin open. And do that again, inhale forward. So keep pushing into that strong back leg, exhale, open. 1 more. And the last one you'll hold here, maybe looking back to that back hand. And then spin it back to center, breathe in, lift. Slow motion, start to kick towards your warrior 3, and the hands will catch your hip as the leg lengthens behind you. We're seeking a levelness here through the pelvis, so encouraging the bottom right hip to squeeze higher as you lift from the inner heel of that top leg. Another breath here. And slow motion, tap those toes down behind you, wedging the foot for warrior 1. As the arms reach up, feel for that 45-degree angle of your back foot. Feet are on separate tracks, squaring your rib cage forward. Standing tall, lengthening into the front leg, right hand reaches for your right hip. As we breathe in, lengthen, pushing into the feet. And exhale, fold halfway down to that half flat back position. Root down to rise, inhale, lift. And try that again. Exhale, halfway down. Last time, breathing in. And exhale, halfway down and hold. We'll get ready for one of our first big twists here with our feet on the ground. As the top hand comes down towards the ground, you might want to locate that block and set it up inside or outside of the foot as a place for the hand to root down into. My right hand still connected to my right hip to guide it back in space. Palm slides to the pelvis backside to check for levelness. And I breathe in, stretching my heart forward and adding that rotation, spinning to the right. Option, right arm to the sky. Our twisted triangle, breathe here. Strong thighs on both front and back leg. We'll circle that top arm all the way down to the ground. Move our support out of the way. As the palms press down, 3-legged down dog. Right leg all the way up to the sky, breathing in. Come forward, take that twist to the left elbow beneath. Inhale, kick it to the sky. And do that again. Take that twist to the left elbow, fall in triangle, kick that foot out, wedge your back foot, left arm reaches. Arm to the front of the space, breathing in. Look down to the ground, plank position. Add your flow, inhale top. Exhale, hover or land. One back bend, your choice. Inhale, lift the chest. And downward dog, hips to the sky. Breathe here, slow it down. Second side, left leg lifts. Come forward, twisting to right elbow beneath you. Trying it again, breathing in. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale, lift. Look forward, a big step through. Feet on separate tracks, that push down to reach the arms high. And settling a little bit deeper, that strong pelvis and back leg for support. Twisting to the left, big open shape through the arms and the heart. The tendency here is to lean forward, so see if you can lean back slightly. With our breath, add those rotations. Inhale, spin it forward. Exhale, twisting open. Last one. Hips still level, squaring forward. And then spin it back to center, hold, focus, and then fly, coming up to one-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts. We got that open twist shape to the right. Back arm leads, spin it forward. Exhale, twisting open, belly strong. Last one. Hold. Option to trace your eyes towards that back hand, testing the balance. And then facing forward, lift. Towards warrior three, hands tucking onto those side hips, leg kicking back long. Creating that level shape for the pelvis, feeling where you are in air here. Another breath in. And a slow step back towards warrior one. Wedge that back heel, 45-degree angle, arms to the sky. Tailbone drawing down, front body lifting high. Lengthen into that front leg. Left hand to the left hip, breathe in. And exhale halfway down. Hinging right at the hip, keeping that length. Push into the feet, inhale, rise. Exhale. One more time. Remember, you can bend that front knee as much as you need. But as you find that flat back, locate into that support, place the block underneath your shoulder, your hand. Another moment to stretch the spine long, left hand to guide left hip crease back, and rotating chest, adding arm, twisted triangle. Deep breath in. If it's comfortable, you're looking up. If it's not, keep gaze downwards. We circle top hand towards the ground, move our block out of the way, palms flat, front left leg up and back, three dog. Right away, come forward, that twist and tap beneath you. Inhale to the sky. Fall in triangle towards that twist, kick the leg out, wedge the back foot, right arm opens and reaches. Full breath in. Exhale, look down, step back to your plank, add your flow, hover or land. Breath in, tops of the feet, legs firm, and downward dog. Deep breath. Knowing you're welcome to drop your knees and rest here, or take 5 breaths in your down dog before we take our final flow. And returning to your downward dog, driving the heels down, the hips high, Push into those fingertips. Our last flow, right leg lifts, breathe it in. Look where you're going a big step through. All the way up to that high crescent lunge, lift. And then take the hands to the hips, pause. As we lean forward, creating length from the crown of the head to the back heel, you want to locate that support of your block once again. And this time you're setting it ahead of your bottom foot, someplace that your left fingertips will be reaching for. Right hand stays at the right hip as we float the back leg up. We're plugging right hip back in space, and that hand, creating that level shape for our backside, feel it out. Kick stronger through that back heel, push down into the fingertips and begin to spin your chest to the right. Revolved half moon, circle, add the arm. Getting long in all directions. Looking down, circle that arm down and come to stand, one-legged Tadasana. The knee comes with you. Meet me there, arms to the sky. And as we add that twist towards the left, front palm guiding for the knee grab, or maybe scooching for your outer foot, your big toe, and play with kicking your leg out long. Leg doesn't have to be super straight today, but think about standing taller, opening through that back arm. One more breath here. Here's the change as we bend into the knee, open those arms, and take a big step back to your warrior two. Back foot parallel with the back of the mat, front knee guiding forward, reaching through those arms. Front palm flips, reverse the warrior, take it to sun. Back to warrior two, we flow. Straighten into your front leg, squeeze that leg strong. I like to shorten my stride slightly for triangle as the hips tip back, front fingertips reach forward, windmill those arms, triangle pose. Bottom hand can be connected to the shin, the ankle, your block support, whatever is needed. We keep the thigh muscles squeezing strong and feel the sides of your waist supporting you in this shape. Looking down to the ground, locate that support of your block. It should be quite far ahead of your front foot. As you bend the knee, begin to reach for it. We're kicking the back leg up for half moon balance. So just like we played with at the beginning of class, we're trying to stack the top hip, the shoulder rolls open, kicking strong through the foot. Full breath in here. As you bend the bottom leg, a light step to that warrior two, arrive, flip your front palm, reverse, breathing in, and cartwheel two hands down to the ground, level the pelvis. Front leg up and back, three-legged down dog. You've been here before. Take the knee forward, that twist and tap, fallen triangle right away. Kick the leg out, reach the top arm. Deep breath in. Here's the change, look down to the ground. Slow motion, can you land that outer right hip to the earth? Keep walking your hands forward to allow more space. Once you come down onto your forearms, check in with your legs. They're intended to be straight, and I like to curl my back toes under and really kick out through both feet. Now this might be the expression of your twist, but perhaps you'll continue by adding the upper body. What that looks like is threading the upper body, so coming up onto the palms. Left hand will reach behind the right leg. We'll reach, reach, reach like we did at the beginning. And then the side of the head comes down to the ground, or bring in that block support so your head has a place to rest. Take 5 deep breaths in here. Go ahead, let yourself soften if you're holding up anywhere now. The back leg. Letting that breath massage you from the inside out into this deep revolved twist. Locate that right palm, push it down to help peel out that bottom arm. Find your forearms as you bend into the right leg and slither it back to lay on your belly. Pause in your Sphinx pose, propped up onto your forearms. Just allow your spine to realign after that deep twist. And we have to do that one more time on the other side. So as you melt the chest down, guide the palms in line, push yourself up, hands or knees, downward dog, one final flow. Let's finish this off. Left leg leads, take it high. Look forward, a big step through. So make sure that block is easy reaching distance. As you rise up, high lunge. Hands come together at the hips. Begin to lean yourself forward, squeezing that back leg long. The right fingertips reach forward for the block and make sure it's quite a distance ahead of your front foot. So torso stays long as you kick your back leg to sky. Left hand guides left hip back, double checks sacrum, low back area is level as we charge that back leg. And then start to spin your chest towards the left arm reaches high. Breathing here, pushing down, all directions active. As you look down, find that focus again and rise with me. Take your right knee up, one-legged Tadasana. Squeeze power into that bottom thigh. Take your spin, your twist to the right. And remember, you can simply tap that front knee with your hands, reach down for your foot, play with kicking the leg long. Keep reaching open. 2 more breaths. Bend into that front knee. Big open shape through the arms and a light step way back, warrior 2. Right away, front palm flips, reverse this warrior. Back to your warrior 2 and lengthen into the front leg. Find triangle with your feet, squeeze into the thighs, plug the hips back, reaching forward, left fingertips to left shin, top arm reaching high. Feel the side bodies, your oblique muscles turning on to hold you here. And as you look down to the ground, considering that half moon balance, begin to bend the knee, reach forward for those blocks if needed, and float your back leg up. Feel that stack of shoulder, stack of hip, kick through foot, reach through fingers. And slow motion, bend the knee, step lightly back, warrior 2. Let's flow, front palm up and over. 2 hands down towards the ground, find that levelness. Front leg left up high, and right away, fallen triangle, twist and tap beneath you, kick it out, right arm open. As the hand comes down, hold the shape of your legs, find the ball of your back foot if you can, and be gentle as you ease the outer left hip down to the ground. You might need to bend your leg a lot. Keep walking the hands forward, see if you can find your forearms. And then check in, reaffirm that kick out of your feet, front and back, and decide you could stay right here or add that full twist for the upper middle spine. Right arm threading behind, right side of the head, either coming to the ground or your block support. Breathing wherever you land, letting yourself soften into this big twist. Feel the left forearm pushing down to pull that right arm out. Again, we'll lengthen the legs behind, finding the front of your body, where we'll push ourselves up towards our hands and our knees and sink towards a child's pose, hips to the heels, upper body melts down. Take a couple breaths here, restoring the spine after all of those rotations. And hands pull you back up towards your table. Let's spin around and prepare to roll onto our back, and I'll ask you to take your yoga block with you. So as you find yourself on the ground, set the feet up hip distance, walk the heels in towards you. Shoulder blades ground into the earth, and we lift for our bridge pose. Pick up your seat. You can interlace the hands beneath you, pushing the arm bones downwards, the pelvis higher, and the thigh bones reaching away from you. Last breath here. And then listen up, as you release the hands, you'll locate your block support and slide it beneath your pelvis. So as the hips land, they come right onto that block. Check in with the sensation. It shouldn't feel like it's digging into your low back. It should be sitting quite low, again, under the hips. And play with the level. I would start lower or medium level. Now in the supported bridge position, you might feel comfortable here and hang out right here, or come with me, lengthening the right leg down the mat and sending the right arm up overhead. Now this long right side of myself, I'll take into a side bend. So I'm gliding that heel towards the left side of the mat, and I'll pick up my shoulder blades and shimmy them over to that left side. Arm comes with you. Eventually pausing there, I like to take my right hand to my right heel just to help anchor, but most importantly, make sure you feel comfortable. And begin to breathe. We're opening up the front of our body here after all of our compressive twisting, creating lots of space for our breath to massage those internal organs. Let's take a deep breath through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. First, bend into that long leg with both feet on the ground. Arm comes back by your side, and wiggle yourself back to center. You might have to readjust your block. It's left leg long down your mat, left arm up overhead. And then take that travel, that little shimmy over to the right side of your space. Slide that heel over. Mostly just get comfortable. Breathe here. And to finish, take the breath through the nose and through the mouth, exit. Step your feet onto the ground, arms by your side. Find the middle of your space before you push down. Squeeze the glutes up. Pause for a breath here. And shift that block out of the way. Hips land to the ground. Knees tap together, feet wide. Place your hands onto your body and just pause here for a few breaths. Notice how your spine feels after all of our twisting. Balancing the suppleness of flexibility, but also the power of strength to support it. we'll finish by hugging the knees in towards us. Give yourself a little massage by rocking side to side. And then squeeze your knees in, curl your shoulders, your head up. Breathe in. Open the mouth, let go. Legs stretch out long. Arms come to rest away from your sides. Eyes lower or close. Just giving yourself this gift of stillness for a few moments. Letting your body and your mind absorb your practice. Please stay, take all the time you like. When you are ready, ensure that you wake yourself up slowly. Thank you everyone for coming to practice. As the hands come together at the heart, to the light in you all. Namaste.